apple outside. As you see, I'm sitting here enjoying my little time in the sun in the backyard. I was just talking and sitting here at the sun, looking at the sun, talking to myself, and asking questions and talking to God, myself. I ask all the time, who are we? Who are we that we hold all the answers? I started asking and talking to myself. I had some questions, and looking at the sun, just the universe had me come and sit out here. I was in the studio. It was like, come outside. I'm like, okay. Can I share some things with you? Earlier this joy, I rise every time I wake. And raising my energy is not always the easiest. It's now about 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. So that being said, and I woke up about 8 or something like that, maybe, and then I went back to sleep. I took a little nap and woke back up. And choosing the best route is not always easy. And let's say in that, to start there, we're talking about love, really. I find my best to not be hard on myself either way, any of my choices. Going forward to say what happened today to now in this joy. Got into I knew what I was saying, but the person I was going to communicate something, I've seen this pattern in my life. They'll make what I'm saying about me, and then do their best to put themselves over me. And in that, I've already healed it. Let's say in that, I want to hear the universe let me talk all these things out. If you're willing to watch and just vibe, this is a unique one. You'll get some gems here. I've learned and I saw that maybe I did put myself before people sometimes. Not in the fact that if they asked me something, I was always giving. I put myself in before people because me being a leader and the person that I am, that a ton of people come to me to get something because I lead myself, and I see that they're like, oh, okay, man, we can come to this dude, we can trust him, he gonna give us some great answers and things, and yeah. But in that, with that, I've learned to love myself a whole lot more and better because I've learned to not always be accessible to and for people. Not necessarily be around them, they can be around me. But in that, let's say that was the biggest lesson I got to learn, because when you're accessible to people, you're accessible to what they think of you. And right now we're in a universe, in this world where we all see that everyone doesn't think alike. We're not all being alike. You don't live a life like me, and I definitely don't live a life like you. And I'm grateful for that. I feel as though all of our lives are very special and unique. You hear me? I get on and I talk about it. So going into now, as I went into the altercation, and I don't know if it's the altercation, just something I said to someone, and they was so disagreeing and so disagreeable, and then I blissed them and I whirled off. And I was like, okay. Man, now I'm talking to myself. I'm like, God, what's going on? God reminds me, Rob, everyone doesn't want to hear themselves. I asked, this the biggest one. I heard myself in the conversation. Yo, man, do you love yourself? He said, yes, I love myself. If anything, we get the continuous display that I'm seeing. And if anything, that's why I want to get on and talk to you about it. Like I said, if anything, the old Rob, the universe says that, am I crazy? Do you have that comment, Rob? Am I crazy? Rob, you ain't crazy, no. Do you feel like you be crazy sometimes that people are acting weird or doing what they're doing? Showing you who they are. They're not acting weird. It's who they are and what they're here to do. If anything, I learned to accept them. And it took me some time to accept the young man, accept the situation, and not in here with his face. Like I said, I blissed him and walked off. But I'm thinking about it. It's in my mind. I'm hearing myself. I'm like, why are we contemplating about this, Robert? And the universe is telling me it's something for me to get there. That's what I'm on. Maybe you got something for what I've said so far. As you see me here sitting on the ground, grounding, to learn to not let anything affect you. And these are some modalities that I'm using to do it. Because otherwise, these things would affect me. Because I'm such a nice and loving person, and I love it and I share and I care with it. Maybe you're one of these people as well. You may have sometimes question yourself, which I honestly never do. What I question is, what is there for me to get out of this? And what is there? If anything, it's simplicity. I was sharing some of the joy. I love psychology and sociology. Psychology is the way and the how and the thinking of the mind. Occupation, the observation of the mind. Sociology is the way and the behaviors and the reasons of why we socialize, we behave, and what and how we treat each other. And I can go on and on about definition, but that's psychology and sociology. I will question myself, I thought I moved past this in my life. You ain't never met this person. And this is what it is. And if anything, God showed me to now is where I thought and I know that I was in love and vibration. I was like, man, anything can come to me, I can show it love. God is like, still, can you show love? In any and all situations and all things, I'm learning that. I'm continuously doing it. I'll continuously, any and always be it to show love in a surrounding environment. I just heard someone over there yelling, and where there's so much discord, are we gonna let it face us and our love in accord? For a person like me, I'm always looking to squeeze it out my vibration, but willing to see it. Why? Because if it ever come up again, that's what it is. And how would I treat that next time? I'm gonna treat it with love and compassion. And my new love and compassion is to pretty much just to be honest with you, for sharing it with you. Ignore it. Oh, okay, I see you. Trust you, because they see you. People see me. You have to. If anything, me coming back from multiple sclerosis, one of my affirmations is my presence and my perception is perceived, because I always knew that I perceived me, and then I got through this phase where I went through life, and if anything, sharing it with you. You're looking for somebody to, am I understood and stuff? Yeah. To the point where I started telling myself that I was perceived, and guess what? When I started telling myself, other people would tell me. All in life is what we're actually believing and knowing. I was like, well, maybe I ain't saying what I'm saying clear. Knowing that I was saying it clear, going into that point again where I was just saying, I started questioning myself, and that was a young Robert coming up. About 24, Spirit told me, I started questioning that, because that's when I knew I was him. Now I'm 34, going on 35, no, 35, my bad, going on 36, January 31st. I don't question myself, I question what is going on, what can I get, what can I see, making my best not to question God, because God is all, God is like, here. This is showing up for a reason. Okay, got it. Once again, as I wake up, even tomorrow, how can I raise my vibration to see, okay, the biggest thing, okay, universe tell me, share with you, you still in this so you can get some gems? From a person like me, if anything, the answer always come down, Rob, what do you want? And the universe told me at that moment, Rob, go ahead and create a new reality. Because I wasn't even home yet. I was coming back home. I was actually leaving and come back. Going to the Atlanta Fresh Market to get me some fresh fruit and stuff for raise my vibration, some lemons and things. So on my way to raise myself and show love to myself, as I always am doing my best, I'm tasked to show love to someone else. And let's just say that's what I'm on. At that time, I didn't see it. Like I said, I could have just ignored them. Ignoring people sometimes is showing them love. Oh, I see you. You out here doing something, trying to come at me. I just saw it on Instagram that the young man from the CIA says that, oh man, we know how we want to get somebody. We just pretty much put something in a situation to have them trigger. And then I saw later how I saw that lesson was an introduction. Hey bro, you're going to have a situation there to trigger you. Oh wow, man. I could have just left it alone. So I'm on. I can't say I don't know why I'm on, but I hear what I'm saying. The universe is sharing to me to share to you. I'm a master. I will say a master of self. And a master of self is still mastering his student itself, learning itself for the rest of your life. And then my greatest lesson with self to now, that's what I learned. That I still have more to love. And the old Rod Wood screaming like, bro, I gotta go more love. If anything, I'm gonna share a little bit about me. Like I said, y'all get hit by a car at 4, came back. Multiple sclerosis at 28, came back. On top of that, crashed my car into a tree last year. I woke up in the car like, bro, I'm still here. And come back from everything. People hurt me, down me, leave me to struggle. And I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I couldn't see. People told me nobody was there, and nobody was there for me. Being real with you, the military, the army, no one was. And once again, when I turned that light on them for me again, everyone was there. And then in that, you still get to clear the air, because who's really there to help you, or who's really just showing up in your life? How things show up in life, if anything. For me, rising up to now to rise my vibration, go get me some fruit and get me some things. I'm about to do these juices, do me some shot. I haven't even eaten. You see right now, I'm eating this apple to now, and it's 4 o'clock and I haven't eaten since I woke up. The universe just told me, it's like, don't eat yet. I'm like, what? Don't eat yet. Being conscious of what are we eating and put into our body. So before I even eat now, I'm being conscious. Let me clear out my vibration. Why? Because let me think good. I do my best to think good when I'm eating. I don't watch TV when I eat food anymore. I grew up that way. But look at that thought of something being put into your body while you eating. I allow myself to transmute energy on all the highest levels. When I smoke, that's energy. When I drink, that's energy. Drinking water, anything. When I talk, when I'm transferring this energy to you, this communication, this high level and high vibrational energy to help you on up out your situation. Why? Because it helped me. It assisted me, and God just showing me I'm looking at the sun. God is like, Rob, what do you want? And after I get what I want, okay, now as I move towards that vibration, start giving me all of this. Oh, look at this, man. That person was where they were. You are where you are. That was for you to see. And now if it's in your reality, do you want to see it anymore? Nah, God, I know it next time. Bet. Now what you're going through in life, it's not that these things are not there. You're just not giving them no attention. Why? It's because you're clearly moving towards what you're moving for. Now these people have to see you, but they can't touch you. This is how you keep, if anything, universe on the shelf. This is how I keep people don't touch me, never come near me, never try me. The talking was the trying. If anything, but it didn't even escalate. Let's say that there was no arguing. I don't do that with people. I don't argue with people. I treat people with grace and love. If anything, share that with you and let them see and show them. I watched Denzel Washington and the thing on YouTube where he's always showing you how you can just look at people and give them a silence sometimes. That's where you want to take it. Oh, I see you. That's not me. I give you another one. In my healing from MS, I'm always attached because I had to relearn myself. I forgot a lot on my road back to learning myself, the old me and the new me. Deciding what am I going to chop off and not even bring it to the new me no more. Am I going to still be this person? Am I still going to respond this way? Nah. That's me upgrading to now. Tomorrow I guarantee I'm gonna wake up even more. I'm loving the fact the sun is out. I'm knowing and I'm believing and I'm seeing. I communicate to the universe right now. It come out even hotter tomorrow, and which will be to now again. Let's continue to speak and create. I say believe, and I struggle with that sometimes because I walk into knowing that things can happen out of us just saying it, us just believing and walking into believing and knowing. My belief is that, okay, I know this and keep believing it. That, if anything, let's say that. The belief is continuous knowing. Knowing that situation was for me to now, to see some things. And I can only imagine what's coming tonight, tomorrow. Because yesterday was exciting. I had a blast. And then I wake up, okay, we got something, okay. Now the old take me out with that, okay, we got a little something. And then I rose on up. And then my rising universe is like, okay, share something. I'm like, that's another one. Because I do my best to stay out socials. But if we can be in social, this is my mode in which I'm being social. My release, you know. That's what's been going on with me to now. I got tested. If you're getting tested, continue to show love, prosperity, healing. Let any and all things go that are trying to hold you down. You'll fly higher. You'll fly easy. Yeah. And right now, to be honest with you, I'm talking to myself and sharing with the universe. I just want to stay balanced because I stay flying. I'm flying again now. I stay flying. So, yeah, if anything, I go high sometimes, but this is even just float. And then you're floating past sometimes. I try to do my best to stay out the way. Things and people and situations will always make sure to bring you in the way. Why? Because you have that energy. So having that energy is easy and known to now protect it. I gave you some tools, so now project it. Be careful what someone is projecting onto you. Go project what you think and believe to the universe. You don't even have to project what you think to someone else. I don't walk around talking and trying to prove who and what I am to someone else. Pretty much just sharing it right now on Instagram, but that's YouTube or where this goes, but that's about it. When I leave here, I go to myself. I interact with people when I interact, customers, clients, tribe, family, friends, anyone. And I leave things where they're at. So peace, prosperity, and growth. I know you got something from this. The biggest thing, if anything, y'all don't know, I go back and watch these myself because I'm always flowing through life, and man, I may need this one time. Let's say that. I go back and I'm like, man, what did you do that joy or that day to get through that person? You remember? Remember you. Put you together. Use these tools. Make it better. Peace, love, prosperity, and growth to you. Let's grow, I say.